Hi everyone, welcome back to our 5th lesson in our Civics and Citizenship unit for Humanities in Year 7, and today we are finally wrapping up our Understanding Australian Values sequence of lesson, because over the past lessons 2 through 4 we have read through the different values that Australia holds dear, and now we're going to do a couple of activities just to consolidate that learning. So on a Word document, you're going to complete the following activities and submit via Compass. So our hook for today is to watch a YouTube video based on Harmony Day, which we had a look at a couple of lessons ago, just quickly, and now we're going to go into it a little bit more. After watching the above YouTube video, I want you to write 1 to 2 sentences on what Harmony Day is and why we celebrate it in Australia. Then our task for today is using a publishing tool. So that could be something on your computer, such as Word, PowerPoint, Publisher, Photoshop, even Paint, anything that you're comfortable with using on your computer. Or it could also be just drawing it physically with pencils and paper and texter. You're going to design a poster that represents the values identified in the chapters 20.1. So that means that using this publishing tool or drawing it with texters and pencils, you're going to design a poster that represents freedom, equality, a fair go, compassion, inclusion, and responsibility. Then once you've finished that, either upload the document if you created it on a computer program, or take a photo of it and upload it if it was something that you physically drew. Now we're going to look at the textbook questions too. That's our second task for today. So over the past 3 lessons, it would be about 3, you should have read pages 500 to 503 of your textbook. Now using that information included in the pages, you're going to answer questions 1 to 9 on page 503 in another Word document. So let's go over here now. Here is the questions that we're going to be doing. Now some of these you may be able to remember off the top of your head, but otherwise you might need to go back and reread sections, or you might go back to the YouTube videos that I've already posted on those previous sessions just to look over those little bits to get that information. So our first 2 questions are the remember and understand question. So question 1, what are values and how are they reflected in our society? Question 2, describe 3 values that are important to Australian society. Now we're going to move on to our apply and analyse questions. Now remember, these ones are pushing you to use the information that we've learnt about in our past 3 sessions to apply them to different situations, and in order to form your own opinions, your own thoughts on this content. So question 3, why do you think Australia is called the lucky country? Question 4, do you think people should be free to do whatever they please? Why or why not? Question 5. How might values such as freedom, equality, a fair go, compassion, inclusion, and responsibility make it easier for us to live together? Question 6. Which Australian values do you think might also be valued by the rest of the world? Why do you think this? Now, question 7 is a 2-parter question, so you've got part A and part B. So 7A is, in source 1, what freedom are these people exercising? And question B, what freedom are they fighting for? So let's have a look. This is our source 1. This is where you get the information. Looking at this photo and reading this information down there. All right, not a bit too far. Now, question 8 is also a 2-parter question. So 8A, people are different in many ways. Describe one difference that you have often observed. Then part B, how do you think you can help to make all kinds of students feel included at your school? And then question 9 is a 3-parter question. So 9A, why do you think responsibility is such an important value for our society? Question B, list 5 things that you are responsible for at home and at school, such as making your bed or bringing the correct books to class. And then question C, for each of the responsibilities mentioned above, write what you think would happen if you did not fulfill your responsibilities. So the 5 things that you've listed in part B is those are the ones you use in part C to write what you'd think would happen if you did not fulfill those responsibilities. All right, so those are the questions that you have to answer today in that Word document, as we've said down here. So at the end of this session, you should have some sort of poster created in any way that you feel comfortable doing that represents the values identified in chapters 20.1, so these ones here. And then also you need to answer those questions 1.9 that I just read out in a Word document. So once those two are uploaded, that's session 5 done for today. So as always, email me with any questions you have. I'm always here to help, and happy learning, guys.